Hi, y'all. Welcome to another episode of Behind the Likes. I'm Shy.
And I'm Winter.
And today we have a very, very, very special guest with us. Certified shit talker, host of the Says podcast, content creator, Poop Patrol inventor, BTS photography, videography, editor, behind the scenes, around the scenes, in front of the scenes, and my very close friend for over 15 years, Amber Wilcox.
Welcome to the show, Amber.
You have to put my last name out there.
Oh, well, in my phone it's Amber Wilcox Sucker, but...
Yeah, but how do you know I'm proud of the Wilcox last name?
Okay, girl.
All right, so there we go. I am, though. I love y'all.
So I've been asking her to come on for a while, and she's always made up excuses. She's probably a little bit scared of the fandom, but I was like, come on, we got to clean up my homophobic image. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she was the, what do you call it? The witness for my marriage.
Yeah,
she was there. So she's not homophobic, but
not straight into it.
No, she's not. No, my friend's not. My friend's not homophobic, but I feel you. You know what I'm saying? Because can we get right into it, or y'all want to go into
no,
y'all
we
week?
have other stuff.
We got it. Slow it down for
No, I literally am just kidding. I have been asking Amber to come on here for literally months, and she always has an excuse, and I think she's just been nervous of y'all.
Yeah. Nah, because I will argue back with you motherfuckers, and that's
Yeah.
the thing. I'm not that mature yet.
Same.
I'm up with age, but you know what I'm saying.
But
I'm
Amber,
still childish.
Amber has also been around since the beginning of the podcast. She helped us figure out a lot of stuff with the pod because she has her own. So when we were first starting out, we were calling her for a bunch of stuff. So she is one of the people who helped make this possible because we really did not know anything.
So proud of y'all.
Thank
y'all
you.
making this shit work.
Yeah.
Y'all really don't need a guest. I just want to come on here and say y'all don't need a guest. I only listen for y'all. When y'all have guests.
She's been an avid listener too since the beginning.
I can read y'all up and down. So you know I could be like Saucy Santana in this bitch. If y'all need like a gay stud friend,
We love
I
Saucy
can do
Santana.
that. I can do that. But yeah, I'm proud of y'all. Y'all making this shit work.
you.
So yeah, congrats.
Thank you. We love
Angel.
you. Happy you're finally here.
Yeah.
So let's dive straight in. First, we want to talk about a few things that we have going on because we have a lot going on. We have a lot coming up, and we are very, very excited to announce another tour date for y'all. Okay, are y'all ready? Drum roll.
Drum roll, please. Kaden, get the drum roll.
He ain't got no damn drum roll. But okay, so we are actually going to add Atlanta on April 5th. So if y'all are in Atlanta, tickets are now available, y'all. Go to that link. You're going to see Arizona, New York, and now Atlanta. We asked y'all if y'all wanted Atlanta or Miami, and we booked Atlanta first. So a lot of y'all wanted it.
So just to recap, we have Arizona 1st, February 23rd, 2025, New York 2nd, March 7th, 2025, and now Atlanta, April 5th, 2025. And we will be doing 2 legs of the tour. So we are doing the first half right now. And then like around June, we'll be starting the Houston, Chicago, Miami verse leg of it. So yeah, go cop those tickets right now. All of the links are in the bio below. And we also want to give a special shout out to our photographers who shot the actual photo shoot for the tour pictures.
Yes, and you guys are going to see those today.
Yeah, so you will be seeing those today as well. So a special shout out to our photographer, Seneca Williams, and the makeup artist, Tia Morgan. Mention Behind the Likes to get 10% off of your next photo shoot. And when I tell you, I was so like, I don't know why, but I was surprised when I went there because I'm like, okay, it's downtown. You know, downtown is always like hella
A little
sketchy.
raggedy, yeah.
So when we get there, the photo shoot was beautiful. I'm like, they have a makeup situation set up. They have a backdrop. They have everything is clean and organized. And I'm like, I love it here.
And easy to find.
Which
is a big thing in downtown.
Very convenient. Parking. I was like, oh, this is a situation. Like, I was like, I'm so happy. It was like I found a little gem. Like a makeup artist on set and then literally photography. So
and then
it
he was
perfect.
quick. And you know, I cannot sit through a damn photo shoot.
So it is 10% off, and they do have, we'll put the links to their bio and their websites, their makeup page, photography page. Everything will be in our description below. So check that out.
Also, we just want to mention something about our first upcoming show, which is Arizona. We did want to let you guys know the tickets are pretty much sold out, but we also wanted to let y'all know that Arizona is our most intimate setting. So it is a smaller show. It is not going to be like New York, which is going to be about 500 people. But, you know, we just think it's going to be a freaking just like it's just gonna be a party.
It's gonna be a part. It's gonna be a ball. It's gonna be a party, and it is VIP for every single body. So that is going to
not
be
specifically because
if
you got VIP, you're gonna get your VIP.
But you're gonna still, you're gonna still feel a part of the experience. So
yes,
that is our announcements for today. That is our week. Do you have any announcements right now, Amber? Since you wanted to interrupt and interject,
I thought you were cutting that out.
I might still.
Yeah.
No, but
so yeah. Continue
Oh my
on.
goodness. So the next thing, Amber, I already know that you watched this because Shy told me, because me and Shy were sitting at the house one day and we started watching the WAG show on Netflix.
Wife and Girlfriends, just so y'all know.
Yes,
Yeah.
Wives and Girlfriends. As a former WAG, I have plenty. I have plenty.
hopefully
No.
to be one
I
as
listened
well.
to the last podcast. Your potential WAG.
Yeah.
We're working on it,
I
y'all.
think she
in
was so
Miami,
great
right?
on that show.
Still trying to get my man back.
Yeah, it's in Miami though, right?
He is not in Miami, and
But-
I will not be saying where he
No,
is.
not. But the show.
Oh,
is
the show is in
based
Miami. Yes.
So, yeah.
So what were your thoughts about the show? Because I got thoughts about the show.
Yeah, I watched it. I finished it too. 'Cause
I just
I'm one
finished
of
today.
those. Yeah, man, I watched it only for Sherelle. And
Why? Do you know Sherelle?
no, I don't. But
Okay.
I think she's a looker.
Okay.
And I like Ocho. You know, and she's a fucking bully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She made herself look bad, and I feel like she's an EP of it, right, or something like that.
And that's what I was thinking too.
We were thinking that.
I
I'm like,
literally said that.
people are scared to talk about.
no,
talk-
but she had
to
to
her.
say so in the editing process. I would hope so, and for her to go in and continue on with looking like the bully, it says a lot about her.
But they
you know?
can't, you can't edit if they would have edited the whole thing, if she really edited everything, she would have no scenes because pretty much every scene was on some bullshit.
How do you feel about the abortion scene, though?
Okay, we have to take this
It's a
step
lot-
by
it's
step.
a lot to digest.
That was the scene that stuck out to me. Though I was like, oh yeah, this is over with.
No, so here's my first thought. I don't know if y'all watched, but if y'all watched, y'all please go watch
Wait, y'all.
immediately.
By the way, this is a segment on Watched and Read that I came up with that she wants to take
Yes,
away. So, yeah.
but this is something we all watch, so this is good. And obviously, I was not super into it, but then I saw Keita was on it, and me and her follow each other on TikTok, and I was like, let me go, check this out. I seen her promote it, whatever. So, and then I used to watch WAGs way back when they had Miami. So the girl Ashley on this current WAGs was on the actual show WAGs
Which
a
one is
long
Ashley
time ago.
again?
The super beautiful, looks like Pocahontas. Her husband's name is
I think
Phil.
she's close with Sherelle.
I followed. I know
Super
the
pretty girl.
Tyreek Hill
That's
story.
Keita.
Yeah,
That's
Keita.
Keita.
Okay. Because
Okay, yeah.
and Kodak Black, baby mama.
Yeah,
She's funny as hell. I loved
MJ,
her.
we think
She
MJ
was
is funny as hell.
hilarious.
I saw somebody say she needs to be on Zeus, but she's funny as hell.
That mugshot was hilarious.
Oh, my
She
goodness.
was just like, well,
And
No.
I'll do it again.
And I'll
Right.
do it again.
But no, so the Sherelle thing, the first thing that stuck out to me was how she treated Stoney, and how basically she was like, I don't really mess with you because you had a video leak
I watched that video
on you years
too.
ago.
Was it good?
Which, okay, we're not going, that's up.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know, but we can't talk about the girl done leaked. She done sued the man and
Yeah.
won the money. She was like, it was really some messed up stuff towards her.
No, and it was bad because she was crying. It did affect her.
Hey, you saw that meme with a Joe Budden podcast, and the dude was like, domestic violence is not right. And the dude was like, well.
He was like, oh, what are you classify?
No, but it was just messed up because it's like, at the end of the day, how are you going to sit there and judge this girl for something that she didn't even put this out herself? Like,
Yeah.
it was leaked on her. And then she's sitting up there judging about, and then she gets on the damn confessional talking about, yeah, the real problem I have with Stoney is because she's made more money than all of us. Why is that your goddamn business with that lady that did with her
blew it up,
money?
and she said, and she blew it away. And my thing is, you throwing rocks in a glass house, like that
Right.
shit is something is bound to break up in that house. You know what I'm saying? I just think that it was just unnecessary. It was very much mean girl energy. And I personally met her before.
And she said she was real
Hey,
nice.
I'm gonna keep it a buck though. I would have never known who Stoney was if she never put that. Oh yeah, I was in that sex tape. I just watched the sex tape back when it dropped. That was
Right.
a long time ago.
I only recognized her because she looks exactly like her daughter, who's Rick Ross's daughter.
See, I don't know
So I
about
was
none
like,
of that.
oh, that must be her mama because they look like twins. So I was looking at it like that. But she was real mean girl. And then it was just so much. Honestly, what do you think about the Yes Jules situation? Be honest.
I hate. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Every time Yes Jules came into the picture and she was just on her negative energy, I felt her.
Do you think she was on negative energy?
like she came? Nah, it was negative
we
because
both
you got to
did
come.
say that she looked like she was going through something.
You got to
Yeah.
come in and they posed her in the bad guy image, and
Right.
once they did that, it's like, damn, all right, let's go with that. But when you sit back and you really analyze things, it's like, nah, bitch, because I'm finna sit up here and see if you said what you said.
No,
Yeah,
and that was when we were watching it, we were confused of how they were trying to flip the whole scenario.
Yeah.
Because how that scene even went down, bro. The girl was sitting up there yapping, talking shit, and then when they called her over, all of a sudden she didn't have a peep to say.
It was very wild. It's just like, nah, keep that same energy.
Right, she didn't have
We were
no-
mad for her. We were like, oh my God.
But Winter, as somebody that was on reality TV. You know how producers do that shit. She would have never known that they were sitting over there talking shit about her.
I'm sure the producers are like, have her come over here.
Yeah.
Type
you
thing.
know?
No, I know, but like, don't run your mouth when you're right here next
then
to
get
somebody
quiet
and then
and
get
not say
quiet.
nothing.
And then if
Yeah,
this is
whole
something that
shit.
you're so passionate about, which basically the girl sitting up there, she's a culture vulture and she's this, that, and the third. That's something that people are very passionate about. Have that same energy if you're going to sit there running your mouth in person because
Facts.
people get online and say shit like that all the time. And then all of a sudden, don't have nothing. Like, keep the energy if you're going to have it.
It was weird seeing like the backlash of it, and everyone was just like, I'm like, they must didn't know the real story because I would have slapped the hell out of her too. You got your hand
That's
in
what
my
I'm saying.
face. Like, I'm like,
That's
I would
what
have
I'm
thought I would have had the
saying.
same exact reaction.
And then to paint her as like, because she's violent and she's fighting. I really just think that they wanted to sit there and let her get punked by that girl. She's sitting up there with her finger in her face. You're not going to swat somebody's hand up out your face.
Uppercut, Caucasian.
And then you're going to sit there and like turn it into the whole, well, because she's a white woman, she can't be doing that because if the police come and it's like, okay, we could run that narrative and run it to the ground and make it into a huge thing. But really at the end of the day, it comes down to she was disrespecting her. She put her hand in her face. She swatted that shit. They got to fight. And that's really like all it comes down to.
All right, so I'm gonna be honest. So as a person that don't play that shit, I feel Jules, whatever. Yes, Jules. I feel her.
I think her name's Jules.
But as like, I do feel like she catered into that Karen thing too. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Like you can, you know, it's like I could talk loud, like in a restaurant. I could talk loud and be ghetto and all that. Nobody gonna say shit to me. But if I'm a dark colored woman, look at this ghetto ass
and
bitch.
I was explaining, and I was saying, I was just like, I can understand the perspective that they're coming from of like, but this is what they knew ahead of time. They knew
That's what I
that
was
she
just about to
said,
say.
they knew that she had that type of reputation or like whatever she said that was online. They knew that ahead of time.
Y'all should have
So-
said you weren't comfortable filming with her if you really felt
From the-
that
from
type
the
of
jump,
way.
you know
but
what
we
I'm
need
saying?
the drama.
Yeah, they need the drama.
I mean, yeah, I guess, but honestly, like, just like how you said, as somebody who don't play that shit, all of that's out the window. I've been in situations where it's like, I need to look classy and I'm around a lot of rich people and, you know, whatever the case, and I don't want to look like a hood rat. But also at the end of the day, you're not about to put your hand in my face and think that you about to punk me. That just can't be.
I've been in situations as well where sometimes you do have to turn the literal other cheek.
Shut the fuck up.
okay.
You do. There are certain like,
So you would let somebody put, I know you,
I would-
Shy, you would not let that fly.
No, but remember what we said at the gala? I was like, we have to understand certain scenarios and situations. Like if you see somebody that you probably have beef with and you in these situations, you have to understand and be like, all right, now is not the time or the place.
There's a time and place.
Right,
There's
of
a time and a
course.
place for everything. And like I said, remember we were talking about
Sometimes it's on site, bitch.
yeah, and I
right.
was just about to say, remember when we talked about
Yes.
this? I was just like, it could be on site in this type of situation.
Right.
In these settings, there are settings for every single situation. She had no reason to be wagging her finger in her face. I would have been like, if you don't get your finger out of I definitely will
Yeah, 'cause I'm not
preliminary
a
get
child.
And then they
warning.
sitting right
Not a
next to
child.
each
And
other.
then I'm like, if you don't, and I'm very
Some
serious
shit is
when I'm saying
triggering.
it.
Some shit is
So yeah,
triggering.
no, that shit is very triggering. I remember one time I got a finger did like this. Next thing you know,
Got mushed.
Mushed.
Somebody mushed you?
Somebody mushed me. Next
Oh,
thing
I
you
got
know,
mushed
pussy.
too. I got mushed.
Yeah,
too.
wow. Both y'all?
Yeah,
I got
definitely.
mushed and I
Pussy.
won. What are you talking about?
I got mushed and I got
I'll
snatched
never
away
forget-
by security.
I will never forget when I had that fight in 10th grade, and you were on you were a year ahead of me, but you still went on the senior trip, and I got in that fight with the senior or whatever. Amber gonna call me and was like, "Did you fight?" I was like, "Yeah, it's on YouTube. Go look at it."
She thought she
I
was
don't
tight, y'all.
remember none of that.
You don't remember that?
It was.
Yeah, it was her.
She's my class. She's in my class, so I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
she
shout
was
her out.
picking
But
on
shout her
me,
out,
and,
man.
And she wanna call me being messy, being like, "So what you did?" What y'all did?"
So did you
Shy,
lose?
I love you,
No.
man. I need you to know that.
Oh,
I
my
appreciate our
goodness.
friendship. You're hilarious. You know what I'm saying? But Shy was a tall ass bitch, and for everyone.
lanky
So
little
yeah,
thing.
you know.
So yeah, but I don't be playing that either. But I do know there's a time and a place. Like I let her bully me for like 3 days. I let like you know the girl like she
Oh.
was like picking on me for 3 days.
Thought
But
you were
like
talking about
I
me.
understand
Yeah.
that there's times and places for every single situation and setting. And like I get what you're saying. And probably like she just felt like she could get away with that because she's white. Is what you're trying to say?
Was she white?
I thought she was mixed.
Who?
Yes, Jules.
She said she's Puerto Rican and Italian.
Yeah, she ain't no black in her. I don't know what the fuck you talking
But
about.
I don't see. The only part of that whole situation that really made it a race thing was the fact that the girl was calling her out for her allegations online, which is like the culture vulture stuff. And that's one thing. You could be upset that white girls get braids. You can, everybody is entitled to their own opinion. Some people care, some people don't care. But you can't wag your finger in somebody's face and then try to make her be the villain.
Yeah,
like,
it's all
you get
about
what I mean?
respect. Yeah, I feel you.
You can't put your hands in nobody's face. And then like honestly, like I'm gonna just say, because y'all don't know, like I said, I have watched Ashley on the original Wags, like OG Wags.
Which one is Ashley?
Ashley she's hella pretty. Her husband got the dreads. He's hella calm.
The corny looking nigga.
And she set up the girl.
I hate to say that.
He's not corny. I don't
Which
think he
one?
looks corny.
The one that had like
He had the
dreads that
twist
look like
like this.
penises.
I don't think he's corny, but I think they're
no,
very
he can't be
quiet.
corny, but he looked corny in the.
Well, I was disappointed personally in
might be a
Ashley
good
because I felt like in that whole like little Alexander Wang situation, they were ganging up on the girl, and I'm like, the girl done said she had an abortion the same day. You knew she had the abortion.
That girl.
Yes.
That's when I was like, oh, this Sherelle is evil.
I'm like, she ganging up. She having her little team gang up. I'm
How
like,
do you
oh
feel
my
about
goodness.
kids? That's like, y'all.
Come on now, you know what this
That was
girl.
wild.
And
That was
apparently
very
she had told her like, no, come to filming, like whatever. Same day having an abortion, like I mean, that's crazy as hell. Which you can't have an abortion and be
Cool. It's 3 different types, right?
yes.
Y'all want to elaborate?
I mean,
We've elaborated. Check on other episodes.
right.
But yeah, that's our take on it. So we have the social
sorry, that
media
dragged.
question
Sorry,
of the
y'all.
week. We have the social media question of the week.
Damn.
What is one thing men can do better than women?
Build
Shut the fuck up.
buildings.
I'm gonna be honest. They can shut the fuck up. They'll let you have
What?
it. No, they can. They'll let you have
the right
it. Some
type of
men.
man.
I love a man that don't go back and forth with women.
Yeah.
As a lesbian, it's
Yeah.
like, all right, bitch, go ahead and have it. You know what I'm saying?
I love that. I love that. I love that response.
Is that what they? I mean, I guess so. I mean, I guess most men do for the
Yeah,
most
most.
part.
a
Not
real
this era.
not the same, because I'm gonna get backlash, but a real man ain't going back and forth with no woman. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
and they
that's
ain't
my
not going
opinion
back and
as
forth
well.
with no man because they know how that shit can go. You know,
Yeah.
it's just a level of respect that men have for each other, and then it's a level of respect like,
Right.
hey, these
These women.
I think men, because men know more. Like, when men get into altercations, like you have to think about that
It
a
can
little
go
bit
there.
more. Women, we might fight or something, but men really, it's like, okay, you could really end up like unaliving. each other.
Yes.
Yes.
Like, so let's keep it cool as long as we can, like whatever the case. So I would say that something that, look at us trying to be positive towards men.
Yeah,
this week.
no, you should
I
be
like that.
because
I like
men deal with a lot. As somebody that's in the masculine role in their relationship, you know what I'm saying? I'd be like, damn, I'm so glad I'm not a man because like when I wake up in the morning and I got to think for 2 people, I'm like, wait the fuck. I'm not even thinking for myself right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, think for yourself.
Yeah,
Right.
it's
And
a
that's
lot
all.
going on. Like
Yeah.
men have to wake up and deal with it. Like I know I would be stressed if I was a man and I had to, and I was expected to pay my bills and my bitches. I'm like, God damn,
You have to move in with me, baby.
I feel it when they be like, hey, shut the fuck up with your grandpa talking about grandpa took care of all the bills. He wasn't paying $2,700. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't.
I'm
Motherfucker, it was
sorry.
fucking $200 back then with grandpa. And he had 2 households that he
Yeah.
could take care of.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
2 or
So
3. No,
yeah,
just
give these men grace. But
Yeah.
these ain't shit deadbeats, give them hell. That's all I'm saying.
Right,
Yeah.
100%. We gotta love and respect the real men out
Yeah.
there.
Every man ain't bad.
True. Also, random. This is not on the card, but a lot of people don't know that your wife is Olivia, who did Bad Girls Club, which
Did
is
she?
a link between us, because when I first obviously came around Shy, I didn't really know that, and then obviously came around them, and I was like, oh, you did BGC too? Like, this is hella weird. Anybody who did Bad Girls Club knows that it's like this like unspoken like sisterhood, whatever. But a lot of BGC people do watch this, so that is her wife. But I was wondering, like, I don't know, because I did TV. So do you think that like dating somebody who did TV affected your relationship in the beginning at all? Like, was it weird? Like, people know her and like blah, 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 all of that?
Honestly, the only time it got weird is when we went through our little rough patch. You know what I'm saying? Because we did go through one. We've been together for a minute now.
And I was at the wedding.
Yeah, 8 years. What? Married 7, married 8. I don't know. It's been a minute, goddamn it. But when we went through our rough patch, that's the only time it got weird, and I had to block that BGCT page.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm
I know
saying?
exactly which one you're
Because it's
talking
like
about.
whoever you is behind that shit.
It's a boy, I think.
I guarantee you when you come see us in public, you will be like, huh. It's like, it's just so
Always like
fake.
that.
And then be like little kids and stuff too. It's like,
Yeah.
grow the fuck up. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because like, you don't really know me.
Right.
And I'm never going to say I'm going to put the pause
So you
on
were
you.
on blogs for the relationship at one point, on the BGC blogs.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now. If Liv was with me when she did that, like if she even had the opportunity, she would have never done that shit. You know?
Oh,
what
like
I'm
done
saying?
the show.
Yeah, I got with her after she did that. Like
Yeah.
I pulled up when she got into that little altercation at the.
I didn't watch
reunion.
her season.
And you shouldn't.
But you know what's so funny? The reason why I was ever even on Bad Girls Club was because I auditioned for that season that she was on. So
what sister were you gonna be with?
A fake best friend.
Yeah, exactly.
So no, I have a sister. I really do have a real life sister.
Yeah.
But no, so me and my best friend were gonna go on there and lie and say we were sisters, and then we auditioned for the show, and then we did not make the show, and then they called me back a year later and was like, "We remember you. Will you come audition for the social media season? We remember you have followers." So I auditioned to be on Olivia's season.
You should have did it.
And didn't get and wasn't on there.
Wait, so you knew? So you met her? You met Liv after she filmed?
She was out here filming. I met her when she was with the girl that she was on there with.
The show with. That she said was her sister.
Yeah, because I know
really
her,
they was dating.
Yeah. I knew her through a mutual friend.
That's
funny. We did not like each
crying.
other at first.
Imagine kissing your sister behind the camera.
Yeah, we eating coochie. But yes, it be like that in the lesbian scene.
Did they know they weren't together or no?
I don't think they knew, and then like it happened.
was like a
after.
huge secret?
Yeah, it unfolded during the season.
That's funny as
That's
hell.
more of her story to tell. But if I wouldn't have had her do that shit.
Right.
It's like it's not worth it.
Yeah.
I mean, for
And
me,
she's painted in a bad light too.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, for me, I think it was worth it for me to do it. Like, obviously, it has its pros and cons. Like, I do sometimes be like, I wish I never would have did that shit. But also, I'm like, okay, it did give me a platform for me to basically, like, change the narrative on what I had on the show. So, I mean, it, like I said, it has its pros and cons. But I do always wonder, like, people who have to date us, like, is it freaking hard? Is it weird? Is it confusing? Like, you know.
I know who my baby is, you know what I'm saying? She's literally the sweetest.
She is.
You know, and so if I was just to base her off of that show, I'd be like, this line ass, you know what I'm saying? Like, really. But like she is a Libra, so they do say
I
they
love
be
Libras,
like,
and I think Liv is an amazing
she
sweetheart.
is amazing.
She is
She's
a
the
super
sweetest.
sweetheart.
She
Yeah.
is.
We shout out
She
to
be
her.
gaslighting me, but we ain't gonna go
Okay.
off that. Nah,
All right.
she do, because I smoke a lot of weed, and she be taking advantage of that
Oh
shit.
my God, my ex used to do that because I have a really bad memory, and he would be like, "Well, you know, you have a bad memory,
Right, and be
oh,
taking
Shy's done
advantage.
that to me
No,
too.
no, it doesn't.
They
Your
take
memory
advantage of
actually
that
pisses
shit.
me off. I don't use
I
it against
really
you.
have
It
a very bad
it really actually
memory.
annoys me, and her memory always goes missing when it be like
No!
important shit. And I'm like, that
It's
makes
called
no
selective
sense.
memory,
It's selective
bitch.
memory.
I
and
really
be
don't
like,
have,
so annoyed.
bro. I don't have. I swear
So
to
I
God,
don't do
I
that
have a
to
bad
you.
memory, bro.
I don't
I
remember
swear
what
to
I
God.
give a fuck about.
No, I even things that I need to remember, I be forgetting. But anywho,
please.
hot topics.
Oh yeah. I got one.
What?
But I don't mean to just cut y'all shit off, but I really wanted to talk about NLE Chopper gay baiting.
Oh,
Okay, that was
that's
literally our
perfect because
first
that's
topic.
the first topic.
Thank you. Because I was getting eat up in the comments, you know what I'm saying? Somebody called me dark little bitch and everything.
What? In our comments?
Nah. Fuck
No.
Oh.
In
was like, we
one
need
of
to
these
block
blogs, I ain't gonna post them up. But
No, so what I wanted to do, I wanted to like give y'all like a showcase of Amber's podcast. Like I wanted to call it like Amber's episode, and she was like, "What type of lazy shit is that?" So
yeah,
she wanted
right.
us to-
Bitch,
But
put some effort in.
But no, because I wanted to show you how like Amber like runs like her podcast out and how she talks and how like she has really good topics as well too. So I thought it was a good idea. But you already got one of our topics anyway.
That's so
it's
funny.
on the right path.
Yeah,
The
but
first
Shy,
one at that.
people
Literally
think
the
I'm
first
so
one.
ignorant, when I'm compared to you, because like we're from the South,
Yeah.
so it's like black and white, and I need to
They
let
don't
people know
understand
that.
They call me the conservative queen over here.
Yeah. It's literally like black and white. I didn't even know the difference of Hispanics until I got out to LA, and I'm telling like if you wasn't black and white, you was you was Mexican.
I knew the difference, but I understand what she's saying 1,000%.
You ain't know nothing about Guatemalan and
No,
shit
I
like
did-
that.
Guatemalan? First of all.
I said, what we love about LA is that it's so culturally diverse and that you can
Yeah.
be whatever you want to be. Like I've said before, like, and people will be like, that's not where it's at, where I'm at in the South. But like to us, like it's just like you any type of Latino, you Mexican, you any type of Asian,
If you're not
Vietnamese.
black, you white.
Yeah, exactly. So it's just
Right.
like those two type of dynamics. And like I literally don't think I'm a conservative either. I agree with
You're just Southern.
no, I
That's
am.
what it is.
I'm Southern, but I also agree with it isn't fair to me if I agree with something that this party says and this party says, and I have to be like, okay, let me just base everything off this one party when I understand both aspects of
Right.
it. I'm a well-versed person, so I am very
She's
common sense
multidimensional.
oriented. Very multidimensional.
No, yeah, I
Because as a lesbian, I feel like NLE Chopper was gay baiting. You know what I'm saying?
So I was just about to say, so do you think he was gay baiting? His
Yes.
response was, he's saying that he's a confident straight man and that people have a problem with that.
I never thought he was a gay man, but I watch a lot of.
Gay porn.
I be on X, and porn just comes flowing down my timeline. I say that.
Yeah.
So I just be on X, and I see straight men. You know, some of them might be bisexual, but they ain't recording the porn. I'll tell you that. But it's like some dudes that be catering to their gay audience, and that don't audience, and that don't mean that they're gay, but they know their audience. You know what I'm saying? But right now, that or what is we fucking or what? That's a gay tune.
You think
we
so?
hoe right now. That shit, I love it.
I mean, you know that NLE Choppa has a gay brother who's pretty close in age to him. So I feel like
No, I didn't know.
yes, and he goes with him everywhere. Like his whole family be with him everywhere.
Is we fucking or what?
So I know for a fact that he is very comfortable within his sexuality. He's not somebody who is homophobic because he has a sibling who is gay. And obviously, like, you know, he loves his brother. Like, you feel me? Like, that's his brother. So I just think that he's open to it. And obviously, like, when guys are like looked at as sex symbols, obviously they're gonna have men and women like, you know, oh my God, you're so
That's how
fine.
you're a sex symbol.
And I mean, hey, if he gay baiting, I mean, I guess so. I mean, that if that's some of his audience, then show them abs, show your little pubic
I got a
area.
question.
What?
Do you like your man in stockings and thongs?
No.
So have you ever heard of Playgirl before today? I mean, before
Playgirl?
NLE Choppa.
I didn't actually know even what that is.
So he did.
All right.
So he did the like. I mean, he got recognition for it. But my thing with the NLE Choppa gay baiting situation is that I've met him. Like we've obviously he's on the podcast, and we met him
And he's a
personally.
cool- I think he's dope.
hella cool. And anytime people ask me about guests, I'm like, NLE was one of my favorite because he was just so personable and he was a sweetheart. And I don't even get gay vibes from him.
I don't either.
The thing with me is that what is a fine line between like a certain amount of clout or like the clout or confusion, and it's just a lot that goes on to me, and like confidence, and you know what I'm saying.
I mean,
NLE Choppa wouldn't have. I don't think NLE Choppa would get his dick sucked by a gay dude, but Prince would have. R.I.P. No,
That watching the video of Prince, and his ass
he
was really outperforming.
did the little turnaround. His ass was out, and he did a little pip.
You see it with the yellow outfit on? I just recently seen that one.
I'm just saying, like, I really get straight vibes from him, but he's going to cater. Like, I'm comfortable in my sexuality, so I'm going to, feed into this shit. I don't get gay from him.
Yeah.
I really get a straight man from him.
Yeah.
But hey, I don't care. I know I'm sexy. Fuck this shit. You know what I'm saying?
I don't have a problem with it. Also, I think that, he's like into like that like fashion shit too. And like fashion people just in them, they do weird shit. Like just
They be
period.
metrosexuals.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't have no problem with it. If he's gay baiting, I guess. Okay, he's gay baiting. Like, fuck it.
To me, I'm like,
I feel like women that eat ass, they feel differently about that shit.
I've
though.
never eaten ass, but also I feel like there's a fine line to me. Like I would probably tell my man, all right, you doing a little too much. Put them drawers up. You know what I'm saying? If I'm just being honest with it, I would have been like, all right, put them little drawers up. But there are situations for everything. Like I don't think I would be able to date a man, and I'm not saying that he's gay, straight, anything. I'm not even putting his sexuality into it. I don't think I would be able to date a content making ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't be able to date those men.
So that would be
but
off
that's
limits
how
for
he
you.
pays
Him
his
posing
bills.
for Playgirl.
No, not that. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't know if I would be able to date those type of men, like the ones who do specifically just those type of like that type of style, like who are also catering to a gay audience. I wouldn't be able to deal with that type of person. I just wouldn't personally.
I mean, I have before. I have dealt with men who, have done photo shoots and do little artsy things like that. I don't really care.
There's a difference between artsy fartsy too.
You straight women deal with so much, you know what I'm saying? Because like me as a lesbian, if I was straight, I don't want my man sucking dick either. You know what I'm saying? I feel you, Shy.
Thank you.
No, I mean,
Sorry.
look, that is completely fair.
Nah, I feel
whatever.
you.
I don't
feel you.
specifically want my man to suck dick either. Like,
But if it happens, it happens.
A dream of mine. But I mean, if I had two very fine, I'm not even getting into this conversation again. Anyways, so yeah, I mean, yeah, I've dated guys like that. So I don't know. It's kind of annoying having like super fine sex symbol guys though. I'm not gonna lie, it is kind of annoying. Like I'm a little bit okay with a guy not having all that attention because as I used to always say that I don't get jealous in relationships or anything, but I kind of do if they don't give me enough attention in public. Like
Jalen Hurst's wife got to be the strongest bitch alive right now, literally. Because
you think,
that man.
Oh yeah, people are obsessed with Jalen Hurst.
with him. But I don't think anything's wrong with NLE leaning into the sex symbol role at all. Personally, for me, dating wise, I don't think it would be like. I think it would be something that I'd be like, all right, stop doing that, because I also know. I know a guy who's straight, two guys who's straight actually, who have one has an OnlyFans, and
I thought you dated a bisexual guy before.
Who?
I'm not gonna put his name out.
You know what's crazy?
I think I know who you're talking
Yeah,
about.
you know what's crazy? He would give he gave
gave
Prince
hella
vibes.
gay.
Yes,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
he was very like manly. It was so confusing, and I would never. Saying this out loud, like, but being honest, I would never like take him like seriously. Like that was just like a, you know what I'm saying? It was a little. It was a. I would never like be like.
I would
"All right,
hope
this is
you're
the man
not
I'm
either.
marrying."
You know,
I would never
you
do that.
wouldn't either.
But what I was saying was there's two men that I know, and he's like, one has an OnlyFans, and he's like, honestly, most of my fans
Are men.
Yeah.
and he's doing and like
And they men got money.
exactly.
They paying.
And another one who be posting like his penises and stuff. Like I just feel like I don't know.
I'm not doing all that.
Leah told me
I'm
how to
not
start
posting his
foot.
penis, but he be posting like his get ready with me's penis, like penis hanging.
I don't even like that.
That's what
I
I'm.
don't
That's
like
what I'm
that.
saying. I don't think I would be able to
Don't
like
be
date
showing
that.
my wiener.
Do you
off.
want the bills
Exactly.
paid or what?
I don't know if I could date that. That's what I'm
I
talking
don't want.
about.
I'm not going to date a male porn star.
It's not a porn star. He's just a sex symbol.
That's what I'm saying about a
He ain't
content making.
fucking-
I don't need all that extra.
Not a gigolo?
That's what I'm saying about a content making.
What if he
like
was a
that.
gigolo? He ain't posting it, but he a gigolo.
What's a
What,
gigolo?
He fucking on like he's an escort.
like he's an escort.
Oh
a male
no,
escort.
no.
Oh, there
I'm
was
far
that thing.
too-
Wait,
no.
who was a male escort on Love Is Blind or something?
I don't know.
It was one of those reality shows, and there was like he was an escort. Oh, it was Sex in the City. I'm lying.
I got.
What's his name's boyfriend?
Yeah.
I'm crying.
I got a quick question. Hold on. Would y'all date somebody with Tourette's?
That's not funny.
We're editing that out.
No, it's a show.
Disability.
No, it's a show out on
It's a show?
Netflix right now, and Lil be asking me dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if I had to do this? What if I had to, and she had asked me, what if?
Oh my goodness.
No.
I don't know.
Did you watch the show though?
I haven't watched it, but I will say this. I would see her TikToks. I would scroll past them sometimes, and sometimes I'm glad that she's bringing awareness to it because like Tourette, like
Wait,
Billy,
who?
the
The girl.
Beverly or something like
The girl
Bevan.
who got TikTok names, now she got a show.
yes,
Okay,
yes.
yeah.
So I
Hers
would
are
see.
She has the verbal,
Yeah,
like
hers are
the
extreme.
extreme type of
Sorry,
fucking
go ahead.
Tourette's.
So I would see like her clips or whatever, and me personally, if I see them, I would think I'd be like, she doing a lot. Like I'm like, is she making these up?
No,
to
you
a
can tell
sense?
she's not.
And that's why I'm like, it would be so extreme to me where I'd be like, she can't make this up. Like this is just like these are just like outlandish like outbursts. What do you think? She making it up?
No, she's
I
not.
don't think she's making it up, but it's like, why does it have to be so sexual? That's the
Whoa.
whole thing.
Well, she doesn't have control.
She can't
over
control
it.
Nah, it'd be like really sexual, like fucking vagina. I'd be
Yeah.
like vagina pussy.
But I did actually a paper on Tourette's when I was in school, so
I'm crying.
I know a little bit about it. But it's uncontrollable, and you can't control what becomes a tick. It could be anything you hear. It could be the most vulgar thing, some random shit. Like it just doesn't matter, and it could stick with you for years. Like,
Would you date somebody with it? You're so understanding.
I don't know. I
Oh.
don't know. I've never met a man with Tourette's. If he was the man of my dreams, I guess. Like I don't know. I've never been in that predicament.
I just wouldn't be able to take it. I'd probably.
I
if
feel like
to
you
answer,
would.
I would.
I
would
feel
date
like you
someone.
would.
I 1000%
You would be so
would date someone with
understanding.
Tourette's, but I'd just be.
Clowning. Yeah.
I don't know. If
But
it's
also
the right thing to say,
sometimes
but I
it's
would be
really
laughing
bad,
at it,
and
yeah.
sometimes it's like not as bad.
Yeah.
So like whatever.
Like I know Billie Eilish gets ticks.
I'll date somebody on the spectrum.
I'm on the spectrum.
Me too. Hey,
I'm the only one.
you're on the spectrum. You're on the spectrum.
Okay, so speaking of all of these things, let's talk about Dwight Howard because he's back up in the news and stuff because, you know, his baby mama, Royce Reed, came out and was basically like, yes, she knows about, she went on Cam Newton.
She went on Cam Newton's thing.
She said she has seen her ex engage intimately with men. I don't really know why this is news. We been knew this. He even came out as bisexual. So like, I don't really understand the whole, I thought she was under NDA. Did it expire? I'm confused. Like I'm dead eye serious. Like when she did Love and Hip Hop, she was under an NDA.
Wait, he said he was bisexual?
Yes.
He said that? Oh, he said
came
he
out
loves
as
who he
bisexual.
said he loves who he loves.
He came out as bisexual, blah, blah, blah. Like, this is not really news. Whatever. Okay. He's bisexual. Cool. Men sometimes like men and also women. Like, it's just, okay. And he's also engaged to
Amy.
And their relationship is facing backlash because Dwight's alleged past with transgender men or women. Should someone's past matter in their current relationship? Would you feel comfortable if your partner had questionable past with their sexuality? Y'all know my answer.
What's yours?
Hey, if I signed up for a lesbian relationship, I expect you to be cheating on me with some coochie.
So what would happen though? Like, how would you feel if a girl cheated on you with a man?
I would feel devastated.
Really?
Yes.
It's like crazy because, like, you know, with guys, sometimes guys don't care if their girlfriend cheats on them with girls.
They be caring. I don't know what the
Really?
fuck you thought. They be caring.
I've asked that many a time.
Yeah, they be
No,
they
men
be
care too.
fucking
I've asked men
caring,
too.
All
and they
don't,
turn
all
into
don't.
homophobic niggas too. Like they
Really?
they be caring. Like they care. I know a dude. I don't know him.
But not a stud. I'm saying, like, if a girl, like, let's say I'm in a relationship and then I hook up with another, like, femme girl. I've had guys be like, no, I honestly wouldn't care.
Have you ever bumped coochies before?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know.
Queen
So,
lesbo over here. What is you asking that question to her?
I'm just saying, like, yes, like I don't know what the fuck you talking about, but yeah.
No, a lot of men have told me that they wouldn't like men that are like.
Are you supposed to be holding that?
Men that have
No.
been really, I know, right? Men that have been really like in love with me, they've said they wouldn't care who it is.
Yeah,
If
they
I
would
were to do
care.
something like that, it would be considered cheating to them. You know what I'm saying? So they'd be like, no, I don't care if it's a woman, a butch, straight.
Well,
femme,
guys
this
are
and
all,
that.
everybody is different.
Yeah, everybody's different for sure.
Yeah.
So you would be so. If it would be a problem for you if a woman had dated men prior to you and then became like just straight.
I don't like bi bitches. I like lesbians.
You like
How
just
about
lesbians?
that?
What do you
Yeah.
feel like the difference is?
I have to worry about my bitch liking two sexes
Right.
versus just liking one. There you go. You know what I'm saying? Like,
said,
let
"There
me
you
just
go."
stress
Fair.
about one.
That's fair.
Let me just stress about one. I got stress about dick and coochie. Like,
Yeah.
come on,
Yeah.
man, it's too much.
Yeah.
I
You know,
feel
that's
that.
why I be like, ooh, I hate to be a straight woman that's messing with a down low man. Like, that's like, it's one thing for me as a lesbian to, you know, not my wife, but somebody I'm dealing with getting caught sucking dick. It's a woman. That's what you're supposed to do. But a man getting caught sucking dick, I don't know. I'm not saying that ain't
Yeah.
what you're supposed to do, but it's
Yeah.
just like,
Yeah.
it ain't looked down upon.
Okay,
So would you ever suck a
okay.
man's dick?
It bitch never.
Leave that girl alone.
That's one thing I pride myself on. You know, never sucking
sucking
dick.
never
you know,
sucked
I
a
pride
She had a
myself on it.
boyfriend in high school,
I did.
y'all.
I've
She
had
did.
sex with
Shout
men.
out to him. No, wait. Okay.
Them.
Another random lesbian question, just because I'm interested. So, okay. So, what do you think? Because this is something that I genuinely tell myself, like, I don't think I would ever really be able to fully be in a relationship with a woman because I feel like when we argued and got into it bad, I would physically fight her. Because I be wanting to physically fight my boyfriends, but I know don't get too crazy.
Yeah,
This
get
may
your
throw
ass
you through the
beat.
wall.
Yeah.
Right. But if I knew in my head like I could go toe to toe, and it was something crazy argument, I would. I know I would.
I feel the same way.
Yeah, I feel you. You get
Yeah.
your ass beat. That's
Yeah.
all I'm gonna say.
But it's still, I'm going to clean this up.
Is
for her.
it
It's
con-
still
is it
domestic
domestic
violence.
violence?
It's still considered domestic violence.
it
Yeah.
is.
Domestic violence,
It
or is it
is,
two
yes.
girls fighting?
I don't care how the fuck y'all dress this up. For
real.
I feel you. I'm not a man. It's two women.
If
I
y'all
don't
go
care if
square
I'm
up in the
lifting heavy.
street, is it domestic violence?
I ain't gonna lie, I saw this video of this
Yes.
stud stealing on this girl and she wasn't fighting back and I was like, oh, that stud need her ass beat. You
Yeah.
know, you saw that video too?
No,
I
I
think
haven't
I
seen
did.
it.
I think I did.
Yeah, she was like just
keep up
stole
with
on her and
gay
the girl
matters.
wasn't fighting
And
back.
then
this dude
she got hit by the guy.
yeah, and this dude came up
Yeah.
and beat her. I was like, hey, somebody needed to do it. She
Yeah,
wasn't
that was
stopping.
not right.
Yeah.
She wasn't
But
stopping.
also,
No, I didn't see that.
Also, what I've said before is like sometimes I just don't understand why like some masculine stud women feel like they are men. Like
Who's masculine?
They
What are you talking about?
no, but like they really feel like they can't
Those are
their
dykes.
ass beat as well.
Those
We
are
can't- If you
no,
can't,
no,
if
no.
you can say
I'm
that
a
we
lesbian.
can't,
I don't
that's
care,
not
bitch.
fair.
It's called
Is
double
that a
standard.
bad word?
It's called yes. Don't call me one because I'm not one. But it's some
we
people
definitely
that
be saying that.
Yeah, I know
she
you
be
do.
saying it. I
know
told
you
her
do.
not to.
It's some people,
Amber said we can't say that.
yeah, don't call me one, but it's some masculine women that don't mind you calling them that. They like, yeah, we some dykes, bitch. Don't call me
Oh
one.
my goodness.
It's usually the younger studs. Like I'm
Baby stud.
Yeah. I'm not on that. Like I'm older. I'm old school. I'm low key heterosexual stud.
That is so funny.
She'd be like, bitch, my cycle on too. What are we going to eat? What are we going to do?
Yeah, cater to me. Open my door.
No, that's not fair. Look, I'm just kidding. It is.
Yeah, I'm a
guess.
woman. Fuck you talking about?
I'm crying.
But then it's like that's why I don't know. It's just difficult to me because I'm like I like the gender norms in relationships sometimes. Like I like to be treated like a princess. I like for my doors to be open. Like I like.
You don't
I
think a
wanna
man
do all
want his
those
door
things.
open?
No, what the?
I've been wanting to buy men flowers all the time.
Don't do that whole ass shit.
I really
but
be
like
wanting
buy him
to.
a
I love
bottle or
tricking.
something.
I
Like
remember one time I bought a guy flowers and he threw them across.
yeah, buy him a bottle or something.
It
Something
was
he
like
can actually
apology
use.
flowers.
I be wanting to buy men flowers and do stuff for them. I
He's
don't know
not your
why.
bitch.
I
Like-
love being thoughtful.
I do like doing the cute little doing like facials and like cleaning their nails.
But
and
then men
clipping
be
their nails
acting
and
like they
doing
don't
stuff
like that. I don't like that
They
shit.
love that. They
Don't
love
be
a
like,
good facial.
"Ugh,
Katie,
do
yeah,
what you
give him a
want.
massage
Get
or
off
something.
my
That means way more than buying him some flowers.
I'm not good at massages.
I think flowers are the use.
I'm not. I'm not.
I ain't gonna
really
lie,
not.
man. I hate the flowers. The whole little flower thing. They're just like useful.
I don't really care for
They're
the
useful.
flowers.
It's the gesture.
It's the thought,
It's the
though.
thought.
It's
It's
the
the
thought.
gesture.
So much money wasted in the flowers.
I
No,
do.
believe me,
I
I've
do
had my
agree.
fair share of
When that
flowers.
guy sent me the 1,000 flowers, I said he could have gave me the money for this.
Yeah.
Just like
I'll be
you know how
honest.
y'all feel like insurance is scam. I feel like that too. Flowers are scam. Like, come on, bro.
They're not a scam. They're
Give me
I
the
don't think they're a
Lego ones.
scam, but I mean, I'm not trying to say it like that, but I have received a lot of flowers.
Yeah.
And I just be like,
And the money would have been better.
I've gotten my fair
I
share
want
of
a
flowers
gift,
too, and I want the gifts.
you
I was
know?
like,
oh,
send me a
she
purse at
has
this
gotten
point.
her fair share.
No,
of
literally.
flowers.
And remember, after a
Jesus.
certain point, I had to start giving people in the
Yeah.
street. I was like, look,
Yeah.
this is enough. And now I'm like, where's the diamonds, the rubies, the pearls?
Right, that's what I want.
Where is that?
Literally, when I was just with an old friend, I was like, and if you're thinking of getting me any gifts, I would like a tennis necklace, please. I just,
something.
plant it in the ear so that, this is what I actually
and,
want.
And instead of when you say I don't want flowers anymore, they take it as nothing. No.
no, I
What's
just
the
want
most y'all have tricked
something
on
else.
a guy? And not even tricking. What
What's
you
the
would
most
do
we
for your
spent?
guy?
I've spent almost 10K.
Yeah, at one time. Probably about the same.
Yeah, I've spent a lot of money. I
Yeah.
spent like 10K
At one
on the birthday.
time.
On
Yeah.
one time.
Like,
Yeah, no.
like a birthday. Da-da-da.
But they gotta be your main, just like not know.
Gotta be my man.
Gotta be your
I'll
man.
spend, like maybe like 500 to 1,000 if I'm dating somebody.
She be ready.
We're
She
not in a
Miss Big
relationship.
Trick over here. She be ready to.
But I'm also
She
quick
be
to,
ready to
return some
spend-
shit. I'm quick to return
She
some
quick.
shit.
She be ready to spend a stack on like the
I do.
first meetup.
No,
I be
no.
like,
Yeah. If the dick
Honestly
good, no.
though. So how much do y'all expect the man to spend on y'all like in the
Way
first
more.
3 months?
I don't have an expectation. I think that everybody's different, but also I don't like cheap shit. And I'll tell people that straight up. I don't like cheap shit, and it will make me cringed out because I'm not used to cheap shit. So if you do some cheap shit, I'm looking at you like, ugh.
I'm a little bit more reasonable and understanding when it comes to. I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
Like I'm a little bit more reasonable and understanding because it's just like I know like. You don't gotta do the most that soon,
Yeah.
that sudden, and I'm just more like, cause I'm like, I'm not gonna do the most that soon, that sudden. Like,
Right.
I've had men for years that I'm like, I barely spent $1 on, and then next thing you know, I get in a relationship and I'm spending $10,000 on something.
But you could do something
So,
thoughtful too that we've talked
That's
about.
what I'm
this
saying. So
many
that's why I'm
times.
not putting it on a monetary
I
basis.
don't know, cause I think that y'all be giving LA dating a bad rep. As a
LA
listener.
dating is terrible.
I've never dated in LA, so I really wouldn't know.
I have only dated one person in LA. I've lived here for 400 years. I
Yeah.
don't fucking know. I've dated really for real one person in LA.
Yeah.
That I was really with. And ain't never dated nobody else. Everybody I've dated has been out of state.
I have never seriously dated someone in LA. And I put the quote, the bold, italic, underline, under serious. I really have never seriously dated someone in LA. I've dated around and I've had fun dating. And that's why I don't really
You
feel
have
like,
I'm
dated
so
in
confused
LA.
at what the
I've
fuck you're
not
saying.
seriously, who have I dated in LA?
Yeah, a few, right?
Like what?
Who have I taken seriously? I've
Okay,
had two,
not in like a
Not
major
seriously, like
relationship,
dated,
but
two
you
serious,
have.
only had like 2 serious boyfriends.
Now I'm not talking
We're
about
not talking about
boyfriends.
serious
I'm talking about
boyfriends.
dating.
Like dating
Somebody you
who?
like, somebody you've been on and off with,
Yeah,
somebody.
not
okay.
even just dating.
We're not
You went
gonna
on
put your
dates.
names
Name
out.
'em.
we
Name
gotta
him.
name
Seriously, I'm
them.
gonna bleep it. Name him. Oh, I loved him.
Exactly. What the hell? Anyway,
But he wasn't from LA.
okay.
You don't want me to say mine.
Who?
The one I thought was gay.
Oh. Yeah. Okay, so that's at least 2, which is fair.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I don't really date in LA. Like I don't be like a serious.
And it's the thing, y'all be like, I don't really date, but the pussy don't be single. Like that's what I'm saying.
And
like,
it don't?
That's what I don't know about you.
Okay, but
Exactly.
I
That's
recycle
what
the
I say.
same wean like when I am sleeping with somebody, I'll recycle the same wean for years.
That's good.
I will.
Long as you recycle.
Huh?
I say long as you recycle.
Oh, yeah,
you
yeah,
know
yeah.
what
No,
I'm
I can't
saying?
just have all
Like just get
anybody.
No, like I've had fat. Like believe me, every woman, if you ain't had a phase, you probably need one to know that it
It's
know
very
that ain't what
overrated.
you want.
Yeah.
But
I had no whole face.
What?
I regret mine.
Oh, I was about to say you gonna lie and say you ain't had a
No,
whole
yeah, I
phase?
did. I
was
regret.
about to
Don't
say.
have one, man. It's so many
It's
bitches.
crazy when you know somebody for years
Right.
and you be like,
Yeah, it's so many bitches that touch. I shouldn't even
can't
touch them
even lie.
hoes. Yeah.
can't even lie. I honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I've had some questionable moments, but I've never really been like full fledged deep in like some hoe shit. You know what I'm saying?
I can
it'd
say
be
that.
like,
I've never been full-fledged deep in some hoe shit, but I have done like kind of hoe
Hoe shit.
things. Yeah, but not like I'm not like a super slut.
What are hoe things?
you know, hoe things like talking to more than one person or
That's
like
not hoe things.
you know.
That's talking. Where you fucking them all at one time? That's
No,
hoe things.
no.
Yeah, that's hoe things.
I remember playing this game with this like it was like this bad girl too, like this bad bitch, and like we were playing this like Never Have I Ever, and somebody was like somebody's Never Have I Ever was sleep with 4 people in one day. beautiful girl, and we was around some niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And
she told the truth?
It'd be the prettiest ones. It'd be the prettiest ones.
And we used to tell our nephews that all the time. It'd be
the prettiest ones. They be
ones
having
that
low
be
self-esteem,
questioned.
man.
I'm like, oh my God. And I was looking at her like, and the guy was like, for real?
Damn.
Yeah, and I'm like, girl, please.
Yeah, no. I think that just
That's
because
hoe shit to me.
Yeah, to me, I think that my pride is so big that I can't just have no guy be like, oh yeah, I slutted her out for real and treated her like shit. Like I can't do that. Like no. Like you might be able to say, okay, I went on a couple dates with her and I did hit, but you're not just about to say, like,
Hey,
All right, we went on a date.
I listen to the podcast.
but you can't
listen
just
to
say
podcast.
you did the most.
Yeah.
But since we're on the topic of being controversial, this whole episode.
This whole episode.
So basically, there was this. Actually, I thought the girl was 600 pounds. You put 490 pounds.
She said, how
She was $4.98.
Okay,
Too damn big. How about that? Too damn.
I
you put
actually
too
saw a
damn
very
big.
funny tweet about this
It's just
before.
What, talking
we
about a
got here.
forklift?
They said no. Okay, so first of all, let's tell y'all even what's going on. So basically, this lady who is very big, 498
She's a
pounds,
rapper, too.
called the Lyft driver, and the Lyft driver was like, "No, you too big," and then she sued Lyft for discrimination. Also, people be mad because bigger people will be mad because on the planes as well, they are like, "Oh, I have to buy 2 seats."
There's
and-
no accountability. Have you?
Yeah.
I listen to the podcast. You fly first class a lot. I be in the back. So when I'm in the back, say like I recently just flown Southwest and just like first come first
I be
serve.
flying Southwest sometimes.
I recently that was my first time.
Quick flight, 30 minutes.
Yeah,
max.
yeah. But first come first serve, and like I got in the front. That's the only way some people ever sit first class if you're on Southwest. Let me tell you that right now,
yeah.
and it's no first class. But anyway, so I'm sitting in the middle, and the dude's not big. He's not over. He's just a normal sized guy, but it's like he's spilling over into the seat with me. So imagine this 498-pound motherfucker.
I had that happen.
You know what I'm saying?
Not long ago. Actually.
You can't even like. I'm uncomfortable in the middle. You know, because I want to get off the plane first.
I'm so tiny, no one can ever touch me.
Okay.
Yeah,
There's a little toothpick in the seat.
I don't ever want to say I'm fat shaming, but y'all gotta lose that motherfucking weight. Like,
Okay, I screenshot something that she posted today. Amber. She said
She posted it publicly.
She posted it publicly.
and I mean it.
And she said, no accountability. Shake my head. I low-key blame Lizzo when she was hyping up this kind of behavior. She not as loud about losing weight as she was about being big. Peep.
Not for real. She's not as loud about losing the weight. She'll be posting like 1 or 2, 3 days a week. You know what I'm saying? But when she was big, like, yes,
But
embrace
she
big.
quit posting because she got dragged for that whole lawsuit with her team. And she just came out on Keke Palmer and said that she took a big hiatus from social media, and that was the reason why she don't post. I'm just having your back, Lizzo, because I know that's the truth. I heard you say it on Keke Palmer. But wait, okay. With the plane thing, I do think accountability needs to be taken. You do not get to have a free seat just because you don't fit in one seat. That's not okay. And then with the Lyft driver thing, it's like, I understand it's discrimination, but like at that size, you are at a size where like you like type need help like getting in the car and like shit like that. Like,
And girl, it's a normal size car, bitch. I can't.
Yeah.
If you want one weight on side of my car, you're fucking on my suspenders, bitch. Like, let's not. It ain't even about that. Like, what are you talking? You're not even trying to be funny.
And
Why are y'all so understanding? Lose
I'm
the
not
fucking
being, I
weight.
didn't say anything. We literally were saying that.
Lose the weight, bitch. Like, I don't care.
also, Amber's in the gym a lot, so
Amber's-
clearly
I don't care about that.
she's a
And
gym
honestly,
person.
Amber has been very vocal about it. Literally, when we did our vision board party, Amber, I had some gray sweatpants on, and Amber said I need to work on my ass, and she's
Because it is a little flat.
It's literally not.
It's
Hold on.
nice.
And you got them on.
Hey, she thick.
Imagine what it'll look like if you did some squats, though.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyways.
You think, no, so my thing is about it. So this is the questions I had. Is it discrimination or is it a valid safety concern? For me, I feel like, first of all, if you hear the video and you see the video,
She was out of breath talking in that bitch.
the car seemed like it was on his last limb too. Like, you know what I'm saying? The car, the
That
engine
too.
was really running loud as hell.
He said, baby, this car ain't gonna make it.
So it's like, and also that man lost his job. I feel bad for
lost
that
his
situation.
job.
And then the Lyft apologized.
She and that bitch like, so I can't get in the car.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Don't cancel us, cancel her.
No, I don't care. Lose the weight, bitch.
I'm just kidding. No, but no, I do
It's a health
understand.
concern.
It's health. Yeah, it's unhealthy.
Well, when I got my cholesterol rated, that really opened my eyes to a lot because I look a certain way.
She's small.
I'm small, but it did show me that like I can look the way that I look, and I can't, and I probably won't be as healthy as people would deem because I look this way. So there are probably some people that are bigger and might be healthier than me to like blood body ratio standards or whatever it's called.
Oh, I didn't know
the
what you were
test
talking
comparison.
about.
But I will agree with you, and I understand what you're saying, because to me it's like, don't push that norm. That's not the norm, and America is an obese.
Yeah, like Big X, the plug. I love his music, but he over here showing off his $500,000 watches and shit. Invest that in your health.
Yeah.
I love your music. I want to enjoy that over the years. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to be here much longer if you keep getting bigger and just buying jewelry and not investing in your health.
Right.
Do you think that's because social media has normalized?
No, I think it's a you problem. And it's a personal no, seriously, it's a personal problem, and people just don't give a fuck.
No, and I do agree. And also, like, I understand like the whole like body positivity movement has made a lot of people feel like, oh, I can just, you know, be big and whatever because I'm not going to get judged or whatever the case may be. But like, yeah, at some point you can't be expecting a freaking free seat on a goddamn airline, and you can't be expecting this broke down Buick to be able to carry you when it's on its last limb. And that's really no shade, because I'm all for body positivity, whatever, but we must get real at some point. Like
he was so sweet about it. He was just like,
honestly, my tires are tired.
he did not say that.
He was just like, I can't. He was like, my tires
are very
she
tired.
Was like, that's what threw her over the edge. She was like, you talking about tires?
I mean, girl, what do you expect? Like, because I would be pissed if I was in a broke down ass car and I really can't help you and I'm trying to be nice about it, and then you go sue me and sue the company.
Yeah, I need to post a picture of her standing next to the lawyers. No, dead ass, because she was out of line, bro. Like, I'm not even trying to fat shame, but it's just unreasonable.
Crying, laughing.
Y'all, okay, we about to play the word game with Amber, and then also I have some advice as well that I.
Can I say what the people say? They want more than 5 minutes or 2 minutes of advice too, just to let y'all know.
We don't care about what them damn people say. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, you want to do it?
Did you have any words too?
No.
These are the only ones I can't.
No, these are fine.
I'll do more than that I have in my head.
Oh, you have some in your head?
I guess, because I thought she was gonna have some. That's why I only put.
Okay.
All right, so the word game is basically like, just say the first word that comes to your mind. It might be a question, it might be just a word or a person or anything like that. So just say the first word that comes to your mind. First thing that comes to your mind. Megan Thee Stallion.
Fine.
Pronouns.
Her.
Gambling.
Addicted.
These are very spot on.
Biggest ick.
Fat people.
Immigration.
Deportation.
Trump.
That nigga just did some shit.
All right, very good, very good. Okay.
Very good.
Okay, so I have some advice. I think this is actually some interesting advice. Because usually our advice is like, my man cheated and I don't know what to do. Leave or stay. Okay, so here's the advice. Hi, Shy and Winter.
Amber.
And Amber. I wanted to ask advice on how to be more secure in the bedroom. I always get shy and insecure when my boyfriend wants to eat me out or turn the lights on. I know my nunu is clean and smells fine. It's just the look of it and how I'm built. I don't have Winter's fat ass or Shy's flat stomach, and I just want your words of wisdom and opinions. Oh, and I love your podcast so much.
Okay, let me just show y'all another thing. Don't think that, I have a big stomach.
Yeah, she is big as hell, big as a house. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, I think that this is actually good advice though.
Okay.
I feel it because I don't really I used to not be wanting to bust my coochie all open for everybody. I just be back up. But I don't know. I guess as I got older, I just don't really care. And I mean, if this person wants to stick their ween in you, they gonna have to be okay with how your body looks, I don't know.
No, what do you think?
So you know what's funny? I asked Amber, because Amber told me a few episodes ago, she was just like, yeah, straight girls have different issues with their bodily functions. And this is what I wanted to ask you on here, and speak it how you speak it. She said straight women be having different bodily functions and fluids that be going on with them versus women who are gay. How you say y'all don't be having
lesbian pussy is the best pussy on the face of the earth.
because you're biased.
Which
no, I'm dead ass.
Y'all don't have ever get no yeast infections, no BV, no UTIs, no nothing?
No.
Really?
Honestly, no. I really don't have yeast infections or BV or anything. The only thing I have is hydrogen-itis. And I could be an advocate for that.
I mean, I could see that. I mean, obviously that does kind of make sense because no
dick
your life.
literally throws your vagina pH
Yeah,
off. Like,
for sure.
and especially if they over there sleeping with other people too. Like it literally, even with the condom, that shit is not. It's I literally.
Even a man's mouth can honestly. I guess
I don't
that
know
can be
about
for
no
lesbians
mouth.
too. But I have
Yeah,
a very sensitive vagina. Like I'll have to have a man. I need you to brush your teeth. I need you to wash your hands. Don't think you about to even get near my coochie because I just know I can't
Sensitive.
handle all these bacterias in your nails in your mouth. If you just ate a freaking crab boil and now you're trying to come at me like no,
It'll burn your
I can't.
coochie.
That
You ever ate some
happened to
coochie
me.
after
That happened
some
to me.
crawfish?
Yes,
I ate
that
some coochie
happened
after
to
some
me.
crawfish.
Yeah.
I told that story.
Yeah.
That happened to me a long time ago.
Wait,
why
tell
did
the
I
story.
say that?
Tell the story.
Wait, what?
I ate some coochie after some crawfish. My mama gonna watch this. I do not eat coochie, mama. I do not do that.
What she think you've been doing all these years? But no, literally
Hugging.
the story, literally fresh out of high school. Actually, like we had went on the lake to like eat crawfish and stuff or whatever.
Burnt
and
your
then
shit up.
literally, get down to it, one thing after another. I was like,
He had the extra spicy crab
extra
boil.
spicy crab boil on his lips, and I was like,
Burnt
oh my
your-
god!
burnt
I
your
thought I had
shit
to go to
up.
the hospital, and that would be so embarrassing. Imagine crab boil pussy. That's crazy.
Oh God, I don't even want to kiss nobody after a crab boil for about
But-
3 days.
But yeah, man, like when y'all be over here talking about, yeah, man, I got this horrible discharge. I'm like, cause
Okay, first of all, I don't be talking about no horrible discharge. If anything, I'm talking about having a UTI on this bitch, maybe twice.
yeah,
in 2
the only-
years.
Listen, when I fucked with a,
She
they
be
had
all you're talking about
UTI.
terrible discharge.
UTIs
horrible,
come
it should
from
be a
getting
lot.
fucked too hard, a dirty dick. That's all I'm saying.
No,
look,
that's not true. With UTIs, you have to pee after sex.
100%.
That's where UTIs come
You have
from.
to pee after sex.
So- but I mean, to me, go
I'm
back
speaking
to,
I'm speaking on a lesbian perspective.
so every single lesbian coochie you've come across, it just be sparkly clean.
I can tell who has some dick. That's what I can tell you.
Wow, that's
motherfucker.
crazy.
Yeah,
So there's a big difference.
Yeah, it is. I'm trying to tell you. And for y'all to be like, I just don't care about head. Ain't nobody ever eat y'all coochie
Because
before
a man
good.
doesn't
Like
have a
that.
vagina. Men are not going to know how to eat coochie as good as a woman is. Obviously, we know
Nah,
exactly what to do.
I won't subscribe to that.
But then again, I can't really say that because I just don't really care for it.
yeah,
in
yeah,
general.
that's because y'all never had it right. That's
I've
I've had good head
Yeah.
maybe once or twice.
that's
It was
Are you
I.
trying to
How old
convert
are
us
you?
to lesbianism?
No, I don't give a fuck about what
You ain't
y'all
gotta
do.
convert me.
Honestly, y'all have had too much dick for my life. But
You haven't had really any, so
y'all have had way too much. But my thing is, that's the reason why y'all would really be head like I used to look down on girls in high school. They'd be like, "Yeah, I sucked this dick. Did you make me to eat your coochie?"
yeah, no, I'm not just sucking ween for no reason.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not
what they'll
doing
be
that.
doing. Like, why do y'all just out here sucking dick and not getting your coochie ate?
I mean, yeah.
I never said that it was that type. It wasn't that type.
That's
of
you.
situation. What? You don't even know me.
No,
Nah, I don't know.
Known her for years. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, okay, guys.
No, I didn't. We
What?
didn't answer it. We didn't
We didn't
answer her
answer
question.
question.
Oh
No,
God, we
we
just
went
went on a
whole different
tangent.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your
To me,
thing?
I feel like my opinion is based on just getting comfortable with yourself first, because I've had that issue before, and the advice that was given to me was, be comfortable with yourself, play with yourself, figure that situation out. Do look in the mirror and like say some shit like, I look good, this is fine, this is great. Like, you got to speak life into yourself first before you expect anybody else to be doing it. Affirmate that pussy. That's what you got. That's what I think you should be
Ooh,
doing.
put that on a t-shirt.
You know what I'm saying?
I just think bitches with good pussy wouldn't even have to worry about that.
No, that's not true, because you still
People
can
do have
question. You
insecurities.
have
People do
insecurities
have
and questionable.
insecurities.
Go to the gym.
Oh
What?
my
Okay.
goodness.
No, y'all saying all this.
You asked why the reason you be getting hate and be
I
arguing
don't
back
give
on
a
comments because
hey,
you be saying
no.
stupid
I'm
shit.
literally being realistic, and people don't like that shit. It's
No.
like she don't like. I don't have a flash
she
stomach
don't
like
want-
shot.
okay,
She
yeah.
literally came on here comparing her to y'all. You know what I'm saying?
But and she might still be having to find herself, so she has to put those affirmations towards
you.
everything.
I mean, I've
now.
always had a nice body pretty much my whole life. I'm just saying. Wait, let me finish the sentence. I've pretty much always had a nice body, and I have felt insecure as well
Yeah,
to like
exactly.
be doing shit like
Why?
that.
Because you
So-
didn't have enough body.
No, I felt insecure, and sometimes men can
Oh,
put
I
those
always had body.
No, men can
You
put
call
those
for people in high
negative
school.
perceptions on you as well. I've had insecurities just from like one little saying that someone might not even think that could like affect me, and I've thought about it for years.
Yeah, I used to
So
not
it's
want
like-
people looking at my butthole.
Yeah, like, and
looking
you
at my
know, mine is
coochie.
black, so like those type of things.
Okay,
really
why
get-
do we have to constantly be reminded of your black little butthole? I don't know why. But yeah, so I guess that is our advice. So just, speak
Love yourself.
affirmations into that cooch and
Yes.
love yourself. And if you want to change something, Amber's advice is to go to the gym. And yeah.
Dead ass.
And make sure you guys go get your tickets. We have Atlanta now available, New York and Arizona, and we have announced that on our page. The link is in our bio, and it's also down here in the description. We love you guys.
So
Thank
much.
you for coming, Amber.
Nah, thank
you so
y'all
much
for
for
having
coming
me.
on, Amber. Do you have anything that you want to say? Any pages you want them to follow? Stuff like that.
Nah, just hire me. I do a lot. Just
She
hit me
does a
up.
lot. So she filmed our one of our.
No, don't advertise that. I got other
Oh
shit.
yeah, she filmed our little
it was-
Mean
it
Girls rollout for the LA show.
Yeah, she did, which was really good, and the editing was great about it. So what are you talking about?
Oh,
It's just
okay.
BTS, all type of stuff.
Yeah,
Your,
people love
Instagram.
that.
What's your Instagram?
Amber DW, you should put that here.
Do it too.
Amber DW says, not D Ways. Amber DW says, thank you.
And all of that will be in our bio as well. Yes, and we also have new Patreons as well, you guys. So check that out. Everything will be in our bio. Check it out for every single thing. We have the tickets, the Patreon, Amber, the photographers, everything. We love you. Bye.